Hey everyone, this is the 2021 Lexus ES with, for the first time ever, all-wheel drive. This is of course based on the 7th generation ES that came out a few years ago. The 250 all-wheel drive model is new for the 2021 lineup. This is the ultra luxury trim, so it is filled with a lot of goodies. Guys, I have to tell you, I have been super impressed with this sedan this week. There are so many things that I like about it, not only the looks, but the interior, the build quality, the soft touch materials in here, just how comfortable it is, how well designed it is. Also, I loved the all-wheel drive. It really provided some great traction, especially in some very wet conditions that I endured this week. So a lot of great things to talk about here with the new ES. What really surprised me the most was just how engaged I was driving this. I tend to go for sportier vehicles. Now this isn't super sporty with a stiff suspension, but it does feel much more engaged with much more precise some driver feedback than I thought there would be in here. So I really enjoyed driving it. Now back to that all-wheel drive. It was a great week to have all-wheel drive because it was a rainy one here where I am. So I took it out and tested it out on some of the wet highways and wet roads. This really has a great driver feel to it, especially with the all-wheel drive. I really felt confident. I felt planted to the road. I got to tell you, it looks so sharp from the outside, especially in this color. This is Eminent White Pearl, and it really makes it gleam at every angle. The ES250 Ultra Luxury rides on 18-inch wheels with optional wheel locks. The color and wheel combo, coupled with the large grille that really takes up a lot of real estate, really make for a striking first impression. I like it a lot. The grille's vertical pattern is unique to the ES, and the pattern is duplicated at each corner of the bumper, something Lexus says is designed to make the ES look wide and planted. The razor-sharp L-shaped marker lights are attention-grabbing, they're sleek, and this is equipped with optional triple-beam LED headlights. The tail end is certain to impress the driver behind you. The redesigned LED taillights are slim and sleek looking. I think they look great. A chrome bar stretches across the trunk area from side to side, and an optional rear spoiler adds some sportiness. It took me all of a second to feel right at home in this cabin. It is everything you know and love about Lexus. Really solid build quality, a lot of premium materials. This has leather for the ultra luxury model. This is the multi-toned flaxen semi-aniline leather with espresso wood themed cabin. It's a multi-layered. You've got a lot of different design elements that all work together and make it a really interesting interior. Of course, it has leather all around. These are two-toned seats here. This is a 14-way power driver's seat, and you get 10-way for the passenger. These seats are really comfortable. This one on the driver's side does have a power seat cushion extender, which is great. I always love those. In this trim, both front seats are heated and ventilated. You also get a heated steering wheel. I love the steering wheel, and you know why? It's from the LS. It's got your leather, it's got your wood, glossy wood trim here, and the controls. These are some of my favorite controls that you'll find on a steering wheel. They're really easy to use. Above the steering wheel, a 7-inch LCD gauge cluster greets you with crisp and bright graphics. Technology really shines in here, as it does with all Lexus vehicles, and the real scene stealer in here is the 10.25-inch multimedia screen. Wow, is it terrific. It is not a touch screen, and I know Lexus has introduced touchscreens on some of its models, but this one is set back in the dash, not a touch screen. You can control it with the Lexus remote interface, which is the touchpad here, dynamic voice command, which is really my favorite in the industry. I love the 17-speaker Mark Levinson sound system in here. It sounds terrific. It was created just for the ES. In the center console, you also have your leather-wrapped gear shifter and an auto brake hold. There is also an optional wireless charger in the center console bin. Passengers in the second row are treated to a drop-down center console with cup holders, AC vents, and 2 USB ports. It's also quite roomy in here. Lexus says with the 7th generation, they provided more headroom in the back. They made some changes back there to give passengers more room. It's also very quiet in here, as Lexus vehicles are, so you will not be disappointed there. In the ultra luxury trim, you not only have rear seat manual sunshades, check this out, you also have a power rear sunshade as well. You're also going to get a standard sunroof in here. Also check this out, this is a pass-through area to the trunk, handy for longer items. So you're going to get 13.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the trunk. You also have an optional cargo mat in the trunk in this model. The Ultra Luxury comes with a power liftgate with an easy to operate kick sensor. Let's talk about the engine. The ES250 all-wheel drive has one engine choice, and it's a new 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, good for 203 horsepower. It also delivers 184 pound-feet of torque. I think the 203 does work for this sedan. The all-wheel drive also helps it accelerate quicker from a stop because you do have that added traction. The dynamic torque control all-wheel drive system sends up to 50% of power to the rear wheels if needed. Add to this, the ultra luxury model also has lateral performance dampers for enhanced stability and control. You also get a smooth shifting 8-speed automatic that feels great. Fuel economy is good too, 28 miles combined on this model. Now, of course, the ES is loaded with safety. It comes with the latest safety technology that Lexus offers. And new for this year on the ES, blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are standard. And also the head-up display, I must mention that as well. It is an option on this model. So I think Lexus did a great job with this 250 with all-wheel drive. I love how it rides. I love how it drives. I think it's a great value for everything you get in here. It's just under $55,000, and this is the top of the line trim. You have a lot of options in here in addition to the ultra luxury package. I mean, you've got that incredible sound system with the navigation, the dynamic voice command. You get a ton of technology and luxury in here for the price tag. If you want to test drive one of these for yourself, just head to our website and click on the certified dealer link. That's at CarProUSA.com.